We're back.
Back.
I'm shouting out. Metronome.
Can they hear the metronome?
No.
Oh.
No.
Hi guys, it's me, your boy Zach,
And your bro, David.
Lily.
How you doing?
Yeah, how are you?
Yeah,
Been up
nice.
to much?
It's been my birthday and that.
It has been your birthday. Happy belated birthday, Lee.
Thank you. That's why I'm having a glass of milk. There's nothing.
That's where you treat
There's
yourself.
nothing like celebrating your birthday with a glass of milk, is there?
He was just sitting here off camera with a milk moustache at 28 years old. So, round of applause, everyone. I want everyone, wherever you are in the world, even if you're around people and you're listening to this podcast, to put your stuff down and give a clap for Lee for making it for 28 years with a milk moustache. Dear. So, did you do anything?
Did you just applause me for being alive still after 28 years?
Yeah.
Thanks.
I think we need to start doing this with people.
Yeah.
You know?
Everyone you meet in the street. How old are you, mate? 56.
You get 56 claps. What did you do?
Pretty much nothing, to be honest with you. Just woke up,
Oh, sounds fun.
opened some presents.
Yeah.
Everyone's working on that day, on Saturday. Just, I relaxed.
Nice.
It was only
Wow.
it was only a few days ago. I can't even remember it.
For the people watching on YouTube, you'll be able to relate Lee's story just then to our background today, which is 10 hours of paint drying.
Yes.
All right. So
Yeah.
let's hope our content's a little bit better.
Yeah, that's giant. Do you know what? It's probably just a picture. Now I think about it, it probably is just a picture.
Yeah, if I don't start seeing some like reflections, then I'm
Yeah.
thinking it might be.
Yeah, it's a scam. It's a scam.
Flag it.
Flag it.
Flag
yeah.
the video. Dislike.
It's racist. Halfway through, racist comments come out on the screen.
So what? So nothing to tell me about?
Not really. No. There's
Wow.
I'm not very. I don't really like celebrating my birthday.
Why?
Just I've just never been that guy. I don't know. I just don't really care about it.
Well, you know what that means? You've never had the right friends. Okay? But I'm here now.
That's all my friends that are probably watching this.
I'm here now, okay?
Yeah.
Even though I forgot it was your birthday and someone put it in the Discord chat and I thought, I swear that was yesterday.
And even so, you still didn't say happy birthday, even if it was a day late.
Look, I forget, all right? But you got one quicker than I got one for my birthday, okay? Which I'm not letting go. I think I've had
Did I
two
miss it?
birthdays on this podcast and you've missed both.
Oh.
So I haven't aged for 2 years, apparently, according to Lee.
Yeah.
Right, well.
What's been happening with your week then? So what about me?
I was about to close out the show then.
Oh, what is it?
What has happened? I have had a new lease of life, Lee. All right. So I've always been into like every book I've ever read really
Yeah.
has been like a self-improvement, you know, like them sort of books.
Yeah.
I've always had like a bit of a fascination towards it, always wanting to try and better myself in a way.
Yeah.
And when we drove home from the studio that night and you were going on your big rant about money, we were talking about money, and Lee, you surprised me, I feel like, with the amount you knew. You know, like obviously, like I've known you for like just over a year now, like properly. But we never really spoke about much other than the podcast. So then that like hour we had,
Yeah.
you like reeled off about. It was like the first time I met you all over again, but this time I understood what you were talking
Yeah.
about.
And we were friends at this point.
Yeah,
You just unload on people.
yeah,
Yeah.
The first time you just showered me in a bukkake of crypto, and I was like, "What is happening?"
Yeah.
But you were speaking to me about like money and like investments and crypto, whatever, all of that stuff. And I don't know. I feel like when you know a little bit more about it, which you must have been you've been grooming me over the years.
Yeah.
You've been grooming me. I think it's the right word.
He will own a coin one day.
Yeah. And I don't know, just something set me off to like want to learn more about it. And you've given me a few tips along the way. I won't bore you too much, people, because it is a comedy podcast, but we were talking about possibly doing another one. But basically, I'm now waking up at 5 a.m, right, I go for a run.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm trying to live my life like a billionaire. Okay.
Well, I think I know. I think I heard of this book.
It's $1 Million Habits.
I think I've got that in my sort of list.
Yeah.
Like ready to read.
I read it years ago.
Yeah.
And this is the first time I've been for a run before work.
Yeah.
Like, I've always been into fitness. Went before work, and then got home, done like all my stuff on the computer, like just like looking into things. Like I'll make a list throughout the day, like of things I hear on other platforms to look into. So I read them, research them in the mornings, and it's quite nice being downstairs on my own, like completely quiet.
Nice. It's nice watching the sunrise. There's something very rewarding about it.
Yeah, it just feels good.
Like, I don't know what it is. Like you're on the sofa and you're in a dressing gown, and you can make an early morning coffee, and then you can hear the birds like.
Yeah.
And you're just like, it's still dark out.
Yeah. And I feel like you got the whole day ahead of you.
And then you just watch a bit of YouTube, and it's just such a good.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah.
It is like it must be like a release of endorphins.
Must be.
Like because you get this buzz. Like when I went for the run, like it was freezing cold, and I was thinking, oh, do I really want to go for a run? Obviously, like you always do. But something on another podcast I heard said like, if you don't do something, you need to do something every day that gives you some sort of discomfort. Whether that's like making a phone call you didn't want to... yeah, well, I suppose.
Don't use spoons.
I suppose. But like, whether that's like making a phone call that you didn't want to make, or just, I don't know, like say like you have to call a bank to get something sorted. It's boring. But like, do it. If it makes you a bit uncomfortable doing it, do it.
Well, even if you don't need to get money out, just phone them up. Like, hello.
Yeah.
I'm trying to withdraw $5,000 out of this account.
But sometimes, it's just easy to get like things swept under the rug.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like for a long time. And I used to be really bad for it, like paying bills or whatever. But I don't know, yeah. So I thought about that, and I thought, right, no, I'm going. Went out, freezing cold. But then I was running, and like the sun, like bear in mind this was like 5:45 at this point. The sun like was like beaming on me.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, this is the life.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, this is like, I'm a billionaire. And then I got home and I had to go and be a plumber for the rest of the day. Yeah. So it sort of killed that vibe. But there is something, and I had a bath when I got home, got my work stuff on, and I was sitting in the car, and I was sitting at work, and I was like, I feel so nice. Like, just felt so clean. Like, after you get a run, like, you get, like, obviously, like, achy legs and whatever. Like, I just felt so good about myself. So, I'm just doing these little things, drip feeding them into my life. And hopefully...
Yeah, I mean, like, I used to go on these massive walks in the mornings and of an evening.
Yeah.
It was about a 2-hour walk.
I remember you telling me
I haven't been doing it since the second lockdown, to be honest with you, but I think it's because of where I've been working at the restaurant of evenings. Like, I haven't got time to go on the walks and sort of things like that. But it will definitely be something I want to put into my lifestyle properly from, well, it sounds silly, but next year. Because once you have like a ball run, it's very stressful. Like, you're looking at your phone every hour and you're asleep and you can't sleep probably and all that. But once you get over the ball run, then it goes into the bear market, which the stress can come down, right? But yeah, I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
I understand what you're saying. You don't feel like a loser when you get up early.
No.
And I hate when... it wasn't so bad when your friend stayed over on a Saturday night, for example. But I hate those nights where you're going to bed in sunrise. You feel so shit.
Yeah.
Like, it's the opposite feeling. It's
Not
not
even,
addictive. It's like, it's horrible.
It's not even just that, though. It's like even if you go to bed, say, at 11 o'clock on a weekend. I mean, I don't do this. I feel like my body clock just doesn't allow it. But, I remember back in the day, like, waking up some weekends, like, at 12. And like, you'd look and like, that, I don't know if anyone else gets this, but I like get a feeling of what I could imagine depression to feel like. Do you know what I mean? Like, you feel horrible about yourself.
Yeah.
And there's nothing's happened apart from you just slept in a bit longer.
Yeah.
But like, like you said, it's the complete reverse.
Yeah.
Like, complete opposite of that. When you get up early, you get something done. Like, I haven't got to sit at work and think, oh, I've got to fucking go for a run tonight.
Yeah.
Like when I've already been at work knackered.
Yeah. See, what tends to happen when you're on a self-improvement thing, whatever you want to call it, I find that I get exhausted, and that's what a lot of people don't understand. So you can get mentally exhausted, which isn't the same as being exhausted. What's the word for it? One's exhaustion and tired. So when you're exhausted, keep kicking sound of there. But when you're exhausted, that's the mind telling you need to.
Sorry, I was moving it. You're just volleying a bin under the table.
That's and that's basically your kind of mind telling you need to like relax. Like your brain, because like the more you learn, the more it actually becomes harder to absorb. So I intend to crash. So I try to go as long as I can. Then I have a crash, and then I have to restore. That's why sometimes I just don't reply for ages, because you just have to. You got to remember, your brain's like a muscle. It's got to repair. Yeah, and your brain is designed to learn. That's literally what it does. Like, and when you absorb so much, that's why I said just it's easier instead of like try and read as many books as you can, but don't overdo it. Almost like studying. Don't study books. Enjoy books. Yeah. But the good thing about YouTube is when you follow so many small videos and you've got 5 or 6 of them, all 10 minutes long. The time you lay in the bath, you watch 1 or 2 or 3 of them, and you digest that small amount of information every day for years, and it won't take long before you're almost an expert on a certain subject.
Well, yeah. Well, I've noticed like just recently. I mean, this is probably going to sound cringy to people who know what they're talking about, but it's like I have noticed that I know more when someone talks about something and asks about something. Like the boys I'm working with, when they ask about something about Ethereum or whatever, and I can give a half decent answer, I think, oh fuck me, like you are learning a bit.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? There are other things that I really want to learn. I want to learn about like the stock market and things like that, but because I ain't got a clue.
Yeah.
Like I'm listening to a financial podcast at the minute, and some of the stuff he comes out with, I'm like, this is like a complete foreign language.
Yeah, so I've started getting onto the stock market, but it's kind of a matter of I'm not going to buy into it yet. Yeah. So I'm just not urgent. Stock market is like crypto, but it's a lot older, and you're buying a different type of asset. Yeah. Where cryptocurrencies have just exploded out of nowhere, and you haven't got time. Like if anyone wants to buy crypto, it's now. Like, is now. And then obviously what I've also learned, and I'm really happy that these have actually happened. But the biggest sort of mistakes that I'm having now is so valuable compared to what they were before. Like I've lost probably 40 or 50,000 through bad trading. Yeah. But the way to see it is that if you don't make those big mistakes, then I'm never going to expect myself to earn 100,000 on a trade. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, definitely.
If you can't handle crypto having a 30% dump, then you don't deserve 1,000% gains, right? And it's as simple as that. And I kind of try to put the same thing everywhere in my life. Like I've started to study the housing market, because I think that's something that we need to know as life goes on. The stock market, cryptocurrencies, and even like assets. Same thing as your Pokemon cards. It's the same sort of, And then before you know about it, but what I'm finding, it seems to be a couple of certain assets within any category are the main ones. So like you've got Pokemon cards and football cards. They're the main ones. Yeah. Things are like Patek, Rolex, they're the watches. And like, so once you kind of get the small proportion of every industry, just focus on that. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, you don't need to know the ins and outs of every single one.
That's it. And you don't need to be an expert at anything. You just need to know like a handful of information about as much as you can, and then you see the money moving, and that's it. That's all what we want, right? Yeah, just to make money and not get stressed.
Well, talking about making money, people, if you haven't already, get over to the Patreon of the Lemon Squeezers, okay? www.patreon.com/Lemon Squeezers, all right? It's the cost of a coffee and a half, all right? So if you can afford a coffee or like just to go out to the shops, you know, go walk around with your girlfriend or your boyfriend, and you can buy a little coffee.
We can't afford to obviously drink coffee, so that's why we're asking.
Yeah, buy us one. You know, when you're drinking your matcha latte, you think of me and Lee sipping milk from a cow's udder from a farm that we've broken into.
can't afford the coffee. And we can afford the cow just to live in it.
No, the farmer comes out. Oh, those damn boys are out there again sucking on udders. It's me and you, like dressed up as snakes.
Tilly the cow.
But yeah, we do appreciate people. You do get extra content. All right, you get an episode a week. We usually do challenges over on the Patreon. There's some good content over there.
There is. It's only going to get better. Just like that big conversation we just had there. What we're going to try and involve, like not just comedy, but kind of life. I'm going to become a guru.
Health, wealth, and everything else.
It's kind of self-improving as well, because as a community, we don't just want you to laugh. We want some people to actually decide to change something in their lives and experience that with us as well. So that's ultimately what we're trying to achieve. So
yeah,
back to that Patreon. It seems like a good deal now, doesn't it?
Yeah, for a coffee. But for 20 quid, you do get your own song and a handwritten letter. So, that's it's an absolute bargain.
And one of Zach Hughes boxes. So,
but it really helps the podcast, people. It helps us grow. Obviously, we don't get sponsors because Lee talks about Nazis too much. Yeah. So we do need your help.
That's going to bite me in the arse one day, that is. And I'm ready for it.
Oh, Lee Webb, the modern day Warren Buffett, but he's a neo-Nazi.
Yeah, just everything wrong. Everything wrong is where I'm going.
So yeah, get over there, people, and support the podcast. We really appreciate it. So
speaking of money,
yeah,
Belinda Gates has just bagged herself a nice little rebounds funds.
What will she get? Will she get? So for those of you that don't know, Bill Gates has. Is it officially they're divorced?
They're going through the process now.
Okay,
but she's like one of his best friends. She was there from the beginning. She's like, I don't know if he's had another wife, you know.
Have you seen the conspiracies that she's a man?
Oh, they're on everybody, aren't they?
It's mental.
Yeah.
But there was something like... Because the bloke I used to work with, shout out Tom if you're still listening.
Yeah, shout out Tom.
But he used to... he loved a conspiracy. Not necessarily believed them all, but I remember him sending me this one of his wife, and it did... I can't remember it for the life of me, but it was like, Jesus Christ, is that a man?
I've heard that one about
Barack Obama.
Barack Obama's wife, Michelle. I've heard that one.
Yeah, and I've seen the pictures of her as apparently as a man.
Yeah,
and it's like
she looks like she can pelt. See, this is why she looks like she can pelt a javelin, and this is why.
Whoa!
There was pictures like there was one I saw. She looks like she looked like athletic. Like,
all right.
Like every school year gets that one extra tall girl. Do you know what I mean? The one that's just
yeah,
the one that can just launch a man across the fucking playground, and she looks like that one. I'm just saying.
It does make me laugh, these conspiracies, because like there's like that one, the Michelle Obama one. I remember seeing a zoomed in picture when she was on Ellen or something, and they zoomed into like her penis, and basically it looked like there was a lump in her pants. And like that's how far people go, like just like trying to spot a lump like any time she comes on the TV.
I see it, yeah.
But so Belinda is gonna be. Will she be richer than Jeff Bezos' wife?
No. Jeff Bezos is twice as rich as Bill Gates.
Really?
Yeah, but in our lifetime, and most of the listeners here, Bill Gates was probably one of the richest men when we was pretty much in start of our lives, right?
Yeah.
So I think his wealth came about 99. So yeah, long story short, his biggest failure or biggest regret he had was to not put Microsoft onto terrestrial mobile devices. So I think that's how he's lost it. He's lost his position. Yeah, so Google beat him. And so he's one of the richest men in the world. I think Jeff Bezos was about 190 billion. I think Elon Musk about 196 or something like that.
Elon Musk. What is he second?
Elon Musk, his time last year was worth like 35 billion. He's like made like 160 billion in quite literally a year. But that's the value of the stock market. Once the stock market comes down, then all their wealth will come right the way down, though. Yeah.
Oh, mate.
That's mad money, man.
I know.
That's mad money.
What do you do at that point when you've got that much?
Well, yeah, I mean...
I feel like it's different with Elon Musk because like he's
spending it on spaceships and whatnot.
Yeah.
I don't really know what they can do. I don't think they... I think even a billionaire can do anything, near enough.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
to be worth 180 something billion, I don't really know what. I mean,
it must be pretty boring.
I'll email him, see if he wants to come on the podcast and explain this. And yeah. I've tried emailing him once before.
Who?
Jeff Bezos. Yeah, his assistant always replies.
And what do they say?
I just ignore it. I was like, well, what you got to do is go to this, and then she gives me the instructions to go to somewhere.
They must get a lot of messages.
Probably, yeah. But she responds quite quick.
I wonder how many people like ask for money.
Probably.
Oh, mate, I reckon loads.
Look, Jeff, it's not hard. Like, can you just sponsor the Patreon, please?
Yeah. To be fair, that's a liberty that he's not. Like, he should be supporting every Patreon.
Yes, yeah, I know. He probably owns Patreon. That's what we don't know.
Should we make a Patreon tier called Jeff Bezos? And it's like 10 grand a month, just in case he ever stumbles across it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna make it. And like the perks for that, he's like, get a nude picture of us.
Do one for call it Bill Gates Fund, and put like £100.
Yeah.
For £300, we'll put the Jeff Bezos fund.
No, you're underselling it. 10 grand.
Right, 10 grand. And then for 25 grand, we'll put the Elon Musk. Elon Musk fund.
The Elon.
Yeah. The Elon, yeah.
The Elon. Yeah. Just in case. We'll spam every tweet they do. We'll just spam it underneath it.
Boom. Yeah.
And just in case they look at it and it's like, if you're Elon Musk and you're reading this, you are now double black dared obliged to buy this Patreon.
That's it. If you believe in Dogecoin, then you can believe in this shit again.
The Doge father.
That'd be so funny, man. Like that would be the pinnacle, I think, for me, is when you actually get someone like Elon or like one of these guys to actually like our podcast. Like,
I mean, Elon's a bit of a push. He'd probably listen to us and think, "Oh my god."
He probably thinks it's hilarious. He's the type of person to laugh at this. I think he's the type of person to actually laugh at this. I think if we've got a chance to meet any of them, I think it's Elon.
There's someone out there.
That's the goal, is to get a response from Elon.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, if we do, I'll buy a Tesla on that episode.
What, with your Bitcoin?
Yeah, I will.
Well, that's the thing. There would be like an A-list celebrity out there that would love the podcast if they listen to it. There's one. Who would it be?
Like sort of Matthew Perry or something. You think, he's so funny. Do you know what I mean?
That's such a random
the fucking
person.
Ross from Friends. It's like, what?
David Schwimmer.
David Schwimmer just fights off Ashley and that.
In the Patreon, just being well annoying. In a Discord chat, just won't stop talking. Like, for fuck's sake, someone tell Ross to shut up.
He's just been dumped again by Rachel.
I don't know. Yeah, there must be one though.
Joe Rogan would be a very interesting, like...
Who? Joe Rogan? Joe Rogan, yeah?
Joe Rogan, as like a listener, would be hilarious.
I don't think he'd like it at all.
No, I don't think he... I can imagine he's probably quite a knob. I can imagine he's not very nice.
I think he's very opinionated. I've heard people say I am very opinionated, but I don't think it'd come across in the same way he does.
Yeah, that would be really cool. I'd quite like, as I say, like a comedian, Jimmy Carr or something, just to find it hilarious. That would make my day. That would make my year. That would.
Just one person.
Yeah.
Like that geezer from Australia, the one that James interviewed, apparently listened to an episode. Like on a long drive, he messaged James, and because James told him to listen to it, James reckons that he listened to an episode on a long drive. But I wonder if he was listening.
What was the review though? You can't just say that and then don't.
I don't know, to be honest. I think James said he liked it, but I remember thinking like, well, I don't think he's going to say, oh, that's a load of shit. But he might be listening to it thinking like, this is fucking shit.
Probably.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, probably.
Well, I love the confidence, Lee. Probably.
Don't like it? Fuck off. This would be the one he'll listen to as well. It's like, damn it.
To be fair, like the fact that he's listened, probably heard us shout out the Patreon.
It's probably why we got a bounce. Probably why the numbers went up.
Yeah.
Maybe.
He just slagged us off on his podcast.
Yeah, it was like, you fucking heard this guy talking about fucking Nazis and that.
Yeah.
Check this guy out.
Check this guy out.
This guy is worse than Jake Paul. Check this guy out.
Check this guy. Well, yeah. Hopefully, Lee, one day. But we're fast approaching episode 100. You know what are we on? 73.
Yeah, we've only got
27.
27 episodes. Yeah.
I was thinking about this the other day. Like, we need to make episode. I know like, we're a bit premature with this, but we need to make episode 100 very special.
Yeah.
All right, so let's brainstorm some ideas now. Some funny things that we could do. Right, I'm gonna say straight away, right now, Llama needs to be in a studio.
Yeah, 100%.
All right, we need a llama.
Yeah.
Even if it's at Launchpod Studios, James, sort it out. We need a llama in the studio.
Yeah.
Right,
Okay.
we'll cover the cost.
Pig or something. Yeah. All right. Cool. Yeah. All right, let's do that.
What else?
And he wears a hat as well. He has to wear the alien of the bias. Like,
yes. Very nice. Yeah.
What else could we do? I'd quite like to kind of rent an RV.
Stripper?
A stripper comes in.
Just in the background the whole time. An hour long.
It's just a mime.
I wonder if we can pay someone to...
Like a mime to stand there.
Yeah. That'd be good. That would be good.
Yeah.
Just for an hour.
Throw some comments under this video if anyone's got an idea, but there must be loads we can do.
Yeah. Poems got to come back. Songs got to be in there.
Yeah.
Got to have a skit pre-planned.
Yeah.
You know, like a proper Lemon Squeezes episode.
Do you remember we should actually...
Sorry? We should actually...
Do you think actually... Do you think we should have a guest though? Is it worthy of a guest?
I don't know for episode 100. Who?
Don't know. Bill Gates. That'd be fucking well funny.
I don't know. I feel like we should just get loads of the listeners to send in videos.
Yeah.
Like maybe saying their favourite moments.
Yeah.
And we'll do a little compilation. I don't know. We'll have to do a challenge as well. Have to do a challenge. Yeah. A dirty one.
Oh, I like
the Swedish fish, maybe.
Maybe, yeah. Let's do that one.
That'd be good.
Yeah. So are we going to do it in here?
Well, I think we're doing it. I think James spoke about doing it at Launchpod, but maybe the Swedish fish might not like that spraying all over his studio.
Let's record outside, won't we?
I mean, last time we did throw crickets all over his studio. We might not be invited back.
Was it that bad then?
Well, you threw crickets all over the floor.
I was blindfolded.
Yeah. And I told you about 20 times, stop flinging your arms about.
You bring the crickets in and then basically made the whole place think of dog shit. It's my fault, right? It's my fault also.
And you also, with the what was the rice pudding, you were doing this, like that, and it went like on the edge of the table like that. I thought, oh my God.
Yeah.
James's little bummer was like...
But definitely the llama though.
Yeah.
That's a very good idea. And we have to blow dry it before as well. Just extra fluffy. Excuse me, can you turn up like an hour early? Why? Because I want to clean your llama. I want to wash it.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
But and also people, we got a little thing in the talks. When we get a camera, so this is all a knock-on effect, people. So when you buy the Patreon, we get more money. When we get more money, we can buy a camera. When we buy a camera, we can then film episodes of what we want to do, Zach and Lee versus the world. Yeah. All right. And basically, we're going to go out and try things that we've never tried before.
Basically, going to make a vlog, and I'm looking forward to this.
Yeah.
I am. I'm actually starting to look forward.
But it's more of like a challenge style vlog. So like one of the ideas is we go over a skate park.
Yeah.
All right. And we'll try skateboarding.
Yeah.
Preferably, we would have a skateboarder there to try and teach us. But it would be good to just.
I think he's kind of a man who like, let's try a fucking hat trick the first time, and then just try it.
Oh right, yeah.
I'm not sure what hat trick is, but
Well, it's football related. It's not skate park,
BMXing.
but
At that, we could do that as well.
we could go over wally jumps
Yeah.
and just
I'd
do
like to-
scary things. Really,
I'd quite like to go like dogging and see how many people we can get up to the car.
Freaking fuck.
Yeah.
That would be good. Zach and Lee
Because I've
try
never seen
dogging.
that like on YouTube before, where we can go there and record it and like you flash the lights and stuff.
All right,
See,
yeah.
I really know quite a lot about it because other people told me.
Yeah.
And then when I was young, we used to go over there as a bit of
Yeah.
a laugh and used to sit there and use like flashlights and stuff. We see how many we get. As soon as I come over to the car, just fucking look at the cars and just don't look at them.
Oh god, I don't want them to
Don't
get
look
that
at 'em.
close.
Oh, I do. Better for content.
Well, yeah, I mean, that is a good one. Zach
Yeah.
and Lee try dogging. Zach and Lee try skateboarding. Zach and Lee try anal fisting.
Fucking hell. Escalated quickly, that
I
one.
don't know. There'll be loads of things, but let us
Camping
know if
one.
you want to see that, people. And if you do, support the Patreon. All right, all the money goes towards equipment.
Yeah.
It ain't going in our pockets. We promise you that.
Yeah, it's not. Sitting there, 2 new watches.
Just sitting here with fucking loads of wad hanging out your pocket.
like wearing a fern the next the next one. Yeah.
Oh dear. What time are we on, Lee?
We've got half an hour left.
Half an hour left.
Yeah.
Okay,
It feels like we spoke about quite a lot already.
We have. Have you got another topic quickly? I've just got to text someone back.
Yeah. What's been going on in the world this week?
What has been going on?
Nothing's really been going on in the world this week. That's the thing. I'm just gonna say random stuff so I can just use up this time while Zach.
Well, we can do a
replies.
challenge now if you like.
Yeah, let's do that.
Let me just.
You just pay your EDF.
Sorry,
Bill over the net there.
it's quite important. The person that's just tried to call me.
It's like a work related thing.
House related.
House related thing.
Yes.
What is possibly weird about this? Have you got like someone squatting with you or something? Or
Yeah, someone just broke in.
they broke in and complained that they're complaining that the oven doesn't work, even though they're squatting.
Quite, and that meant like squatters' rights.
Yeah. I don't know what they're about. So everybody who's listening, head over to the YouTube, and I'll most likely upload it as soon as I can. We had some errors last week. I'm really just rambling here, just to make the time go by.
Right, okay, I'm back. Have we got a jingle for the challenge? Yeah, we have. It's the little cowboy man.
Well, I'm using the other camera, so I haven't got the...
Oh, okay. So we're fucking unprepared.
We had a problem with a phone issues. If anyone else has the same issue, an iPhone doesn't plug into a laptop, please fucking message me before I smash one of the devices up. I was just saying that, yeah. I had a massive argument yesterday.
With who?
With my Wi-Fi router.
With who?
With my Wi-Fi router. So it kept chopping it like out every 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And it's been spontaneously for the last 3 weeks. Every hour it just goes whoop. I have to reset it.
Yeah.
It's fucking annoying after 3 weeks.
Yeah.
So I decided I'm going to smash the fucking thing up.
Okay.
Rip the wires out of it.
Nice.
I went to the garden and was just slamming it on the patio, stamping it out, everything, mate. I was fuming with it. And then...
Was your girlfriend in?
Yeah.
What did she say?
Don't, Lee! Don't hurt him, Lee! Don't hurt him! She's like pulling me back and I'm telling her to get his...
Get inside. You don't want to see this.
You pack your fucking Ethernet cable and fuck off. That's what I was saying to it. And I smashed the fucking shit out of it. Then I threw it into my neighbour's garden. And
Why would you do that?
because I don't want the problem with this fucking Wi-Fi router ever again. So then I plugged in the old one. And the old one's been a warrior.
Oh, it's working.
Fucking amazing.
Nice.
Working hard.
Problems.
Because that other router wasn't grafting. Wasn't grafting.
Slacker.
It was
a lazy boy.
wasn't grafting.
Lazy boy.
Yeah. You'd think he was on furlough in that. It's fucking proper lazy router.
Right, Lee, enough about your router. All right, we are doing the cream cracker challenge, otherwise known as the saltine challenge. Don't know why it's called that. I'm guessing that's what crackers are called in America or something. I could be wrong.
idea.
But basically, we have to eat.
That's definitely a picture.
Shut up. We have to eat. I think it's supposed to be 6 crackers in 1 minute, but we don't have 6.
Because we need Patreon money.
Yeah, because we can't afford crackers. So we only have 1, 2,
So desperate.
3, 4. We've got 4 each. Okay. And we have to eat these.
So right. All
We have to eat these
1 minute.
in 1 minute.
Okay.
Okay.
So you just got to squash them all in, or
I think however you want to do it, you just got to swallow it. No food, no water
Yeah.
though.
have you got any water though?
No. So if we choke, we choke. But yeah, basically we have to do this in a minute, but we'll keep it running over and just see how long it takes us if we can't do it in a minute. Do you reckon? Do you think you can do it in a minute? Because it's supposed to be 6.
Here's the thing, like if you asked somebody, like it looks like you can, but the fact you're asking, you probably can't.
Well, no, it's supposed to be 6 crackers.
Yeah.
We got 4.
Well, then it's got. Well, then do it in. We take off how much? Let's say unless we've got to do it in 48 seconds. Then
40.
have you made it harder for ourselves though?
If it's 6, it's 10 seconds per one. So if it's 4, it's 40 seconds.
Oh yeah.
But
Yeah. So that's what we're doing it in 40 seconds.
yeah, if that's impossible, we'll go to a minute.
All right.
All right.
I've got a feeling I ain't gonna do half of that in 40 seconds.
Well, you're gonna stick the whole lot in at once.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
Is that what you're?
No, I'm gonna.
What's your game plan?
I'm going one at a time.
All
I'm
right.
gonna do it as fast as I can. I like that though. I've got to go for it.
I don't know. Let me just check if I can get the whole lot in first. No, that ain't gonna work.
Yeah, try that.
Thank.
Do it like that. But don't chew. Yeah, you can do that. Just bite that off, chew that, and then do it. Take it out.
Oh.
Come on, get your. So you're wetting your crackers already. So you're cheating.
2 seconds. Let me just test if I go diagonal.
Lee. No.
No, it's gonna deep throat me.
Here we go. Here we go.
Oh,
All
I'm
right.
just gonna eat like a piece. All right.
On your marks. Get set. Go. Oh wow. Never. Oh my God. I'm gonna try it. It's been 40 seconds and I'm not even eating one. It's 52. Eat. Minute. Oh wow. Oh wow, that's rotten.
It's so dusty.
Yeah.
That's fucking hard. There's no way it was normally 6, is it?
Yeah, I don't know how that works, but
I feel like I ate more though.
oh, you did. You got very close.
Oh fuck, I didn't.
That was close.
I feel like I smashed it to pieces in my mouth. But yeah, there's crumbs everywhere. Crumbs.
They do taste lovely, though, don't they?
Like when I was young, yeah, one of my friends used to come over, and we thought it'd be funny to like crumble up like food and sprinkle it all in my sister's bed. And she wake up in the night, I was like, so fucking itchy, so itchy. And I was like, crumbs. And that was a personal joke for years. Crumbs.
Well, you've done it for years.
Yeah. It was when we went down a caravan.
Every night for the next 10 years, you threw crumbs on her in her sleep.
You were pretty much. Yeah. Oh, I'm a bad person. No, it wasn't years, but we done it at least like 3 times. And she listens to his podcast. Confession.
Well, Shout out Lee's sister. Crummy.
What?
That's her name, Crummy.
Yeah. Yeah. It feels like
You ruined her life. Everywhere she went, she had birds following her. Pecking her head.
That's it. Yeah.
Well, there you go, people. We failed that challenge.
What to say from here? I'm really struggling bad. It must be hard being like a TV radio guy. Because how do they just mumble on for hours a day?
They just talk shit, don't they? They must get
I've
like.
not heard this podcast before.
Who am I to say they talk shit?
They talk shit. We just literally ate 4 crackers in under a minute. Yeah.
No, but I think they probably have it all written out, planned out. Like I do hear other podcasts, and they've all planned their stuff beforehand.
Yeah.
But
what is your dream job? Okay, any job in the world.
what, and get paid good?
Yeah. Someone tells you right now and says, "Look, you can do anything as a job. It's yours."
I think podcast I think would be up there.
Oh yeah, I'd say so.
Do you know what I mean? There's
I'd
not
say
many
so.
things that I love doing as much as that. Like I love playing football.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to be a footballer. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I think it would be that.
Yeah.
Like when we do the like launch pod, like I don't know, it just feels really good.
Yeah.
Then when you come away, like you feel very professional, and you're like, oh, that was proper.
It's nice to go and do something and not do the work after it,
Yeah, yeah.
which is every week.
Fuck
off! You
Listen,
don't know how long it takes
I'm putting my foot
to
down
put
here.
pictures on Instagram.
You don't realise. You do not realise
I mean,
the
look,
amount of effort I put into this.
I'm just winding you up.
No, I'm not
I'm just
having
winding
it.
you up.
Every title, Thursday night when I'm laying in bed at 9 o'clock, and I'm like, I'm going to go to bed. And I think, oh, fucking hell. I've got to think of a title for this episode. And then I'm sitting there thinking, what did we even talk about? Because we just talk about shit.
It goes really quick, the weeks now.
It does. Very quick.
Like, there's so many times where you're like, Lee, upload the podcast. I'm like, what? I thought it was like Tuesday.
Then we
Even
had that
though-
little period of like where we had like 3 in advance. But then it was like we didn't speak to each other for like 3 weeks.
Yeah. And then we had to rebuild our relationship again.
Yeah. So there's no easy way of doing it unless we just got paid like full time, and then I suppose it'd be easier because then you'd like be able to invest every bit of time into it.
Yeah.
And actually make every episode.
Yeah. It's good having like people around you. It's good like to have people to help with a certain project.
Yeah.
But I think that's why it's sort of hard to start anything like a business and whatnot, because you are the one that's doing everything
Yeah.
at the beginning.
Yeah.
So as you sort of scale up and you had a video editor, it's like, that's the thing with being like a YouTuber. As much as it sounds fantastic, it is. But to sit there and do those video editing, I'm not passionate with video editing.
No.
Unless you're paying someone to kind of like, to do it, and I don't know how far we go with that. But I think it's definitely worth a year on YouTube of the vlogging. Because I feel like I quite like to try loads of things. And I think ultimately being a vlogger, a podcaster, and a trader is pretty much my dream sort of lifestyle there. That is what I want to do.
Yeah. What a vlog? Why a vlogger though? You'd like that?
I like the idea of like I quite like what the you know, like the Kasai type stuff. You know, like the Sidemen.
Yeah.
Where they could go abroad and stuff.
Yeah.
That's what I mean by that's the same thing as
Well, yeah.
vlogging.
Yeah, I suppose I know what you mean, but yeah.
Not someone that goes to
the shops.
Like talks about a hotel like sort of review. I just want to be able to be in a position where on like Sunday night you'd be like, all right, let's go Berlin and make content.
Yeah.
And off we do, we just go Berlin.
Yeah.
And you've got a couple of guys with cameras and video editors and things like that. And
well, the funny thing is, like, and it's so this is why I like doing it, and I feel like we've carried on doing it for so long. I say so long, but like it is long in terms of podcasting, people, because I think the usual life expectancy of a podcast is 7 episodes.
Is it really?
Yeah, like not many people make it past the 7th episode.
Bloody hell.
Because a lot of people, like, they hear Joe Rogan's doing 200 million contract, and like all the numbers that the people are pulling in, and then it's not like that.
No.
Do you know what I mean? It's not like that at all for lower level podcasts.
It's more like having a YouTube channel with one video on it. That's how hard it is. At the start, isn't it?
Yeah. But what was I saying before?
What was I talking about? We were talking about vlogging.
What was I just going to say? What was I just going to say?
I don't know. You just said.
We've been doing it for so long. We've been doing it for so long. Oh, it's because, like, you never know at what point it's going to blow up.
No.
Do you know what I mean? Joe Rogan on episode 200 had no idea what his podcast was going to end up like.
No.
That's not me claiming that we're going to be like Joe Rogan people, because we're not.
We're going to be bigger.
We could be. You never know. Something might
Manifest
happen.
it.
So, something might happen. And do you know what I mean? Like, it sounds silly to say that, but like, it could blow up.
Yeah.
There's no reason why it couldn't. The content's out there.
I think we've got something. It's just trying to get it right. I don't know what it is. I don't know, like, maybe our friendship was more awkward at the beginning. Made them feel awkward. And as we got longer and longer, I get more and more comfortable with you. Perhaps the right route, maybe, like, us in 2 years, we could be vloggers as well as a podcaster. And we just go all around the world doing these kind of micro videos. And perhaps that is just what we're supposed to do. And, like, I don't really know where we're going with this right now. I've got ideas. As I say, like, the world's on sort of lockdown as well. So things are a bit weird for everybody. So, like, we can't just go out to the pub and really build our... We've built our relationship in, like a lockdown.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like, there's nothing more we can do than this. So... yeah, we've got a bright future, I think, in doing what we're doing.
I think so.
And I think as long as you want to do it, and I want to do it, there's no reason why it can't succeed, really.
I think the hardest part is done now.
Yeah.
Like that first, I don't know. Like when we went onto Zoom, that was shit. That was like that was like episode 17 or something.
Was it really?
Like that long ago.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? We're at 72 now.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. Like, who knows where it's going to go? Like, I'm looking forward to episode 100. I think that'd be quality.
And this room's helped, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
I feel like we've got a place now.
Having a set place to go. Yeah, definitely.
There's no alarms and all that crap that we had to go through. But I think you're right. I think the hard bit is done, and I think the more we care about this getting bigger, the less it'll happen, and the less you give a shit is where the comedy aspect comes from.
Yeah.
The fact that we don't give a shit is easier, I think, on the actual listener. And I think that goes with everything in life, you know. I think the more you think about stuff, the more harder things get. And everything's pretty simple in the big picture is always quite simple, isn't it? It's just don't stop. 1 hour a week, you don't miss it. Keep going, get funnier, get more confident, and it'll work. Like, how can you expect to have a good podcast in 1 year?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? When I'm 38 and I'm turning 38, then we go, oh shit, we're getting like 10,000 downloads now.
Yeah.
And and you go, yeah, that was worth it. Like all that time now pays my mortgage, right? And I think that's just how it works.
Definitely. Everything, like, you got to take baby steps.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Everyone wants the success overnight. Yeah. And trust me, like, we do. And we would love that. But realistically, it's not going to happen like that. So, like, every time you need to improve.
And I think also, like, we're not ready to be big.
No.
I think, just imagine, like, all of a sudden you got 10,000 downloads and everyone wants an interview or whatever, or you've got to interview people. We're just going to freeze up and go red and embarrass yourself. Yeah. I think by just growing it organically, as the Patreon gets bigger, that's strange. I find that very strange to start with, that there's people on Patreon that are paying to listen to us.
Yeah,
that's weird. It's not weird in a bad way, but it's weird as, like, people actually want to pay to watch me.
Yeah.
It's like that doesn't really happen in anything else, really, does it? Apart from being a movie star or something like that, or being on a TV show, and I'm not into TV shows. Podcasting just seems like the good alternative to kind of have a laugh and not really give a shit.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah. Well, we've definitely got our audience out there. We know they're very strange people. Usually,
Yeah.
I think they take
also
pride in that.
They're all so different.
Yeah,
But they get on.
yeah, that is the strange thing. Like our Discord people, if you want to join it, I did this morning in my productive hours of the early morning. I set up our link tree, added some more links to it. So get over to our profile on Instagram at Lemon Squeezers Pod. Click the link in the bio, and you can find every single thing related to us there. That's our official website, our iTunes, Spotify, LinkedIn now. I've made us a little LinkedIn page. Yeah.
Oh, decent.
All of our socials there, and Discord, Reddit, all that stuff. Join them all, people. All right, we want you all in there.
Yeah.
Every Illuminati member we want in the Discord because it goes off. All right.
Because the thing is, like I was kind of looking at our sort of numbers, like even though they're not as high as we want them to be, for the amount of numbers that we have, for the amount of people that's in the Discord, active in the Discord, the amount of patrons we've got a massive success rate of how many that's actually downloading every week.
Yeah.
That's madness. So I think we're onto something, and we're not going anywhere. So.
We ain't going anywhere. We're like a fucking cyst. All right. We're your sisters, spelt CYST.
If you
If
want
that's how you
us,
spell cyst.
if you want us to go somewhere, you got to cut us out.
Yeah. Rob, if you still listen, I know you're a bit crystallinated up at the moment, but if you still listen, make us a little fan art of me and Lee as cysts. All right? The sisters. On someone's cheek.
The sister.
On Joe Rogan's cheek.
Oh, that would make quite a good it'd be like a good cartoon.
Little album cover.
Yeah.
Yeah. There we go. What time are we on, Lee?
We are on 52.
Fuck off. Really? Why has it gone so slow?
I don't get it.
I feel like we've been speaking for hours.
I know. We'll probably listen to this one back and go, that was shit.
We'll
But I
do-
feel
we'll
like
do
I've enjoyed
most of
myself, though.
them. Yeah, I have.
Yeah.
I've enjoyed myself.
I have. I've enjoyed it more.
Little Henry.
I don't get it.
Neither do I.
Henry.
It's the first name that comes to my head.
Yeah. But yeah, we got some more stuff here, like on the table. We've got this this little bear telling people to fuck off.
Yeah.
You'll be able to see that on
Nice.
YouTube. What the fuck am I talking about right now?
I don't know. I think maybe do we end it
I'm
here?
waffling on. Yeah. I'm going crackers.
Oh wow. No.
Oh, fuck you then.
Is there any? Let's see if there's any questions in the Discord chat.
Yeah. That is really annoying. There's going to be somewhere like on like a bus and they're just listening to this.
Oh, here we go. Oh, one just come in right now. Would you rather blow Elton John or one of Ashley's horses?
Ashley's horses. He's Zorse.
Oh, that's a lot.
No, I don't know. Well, it's got to be obviously Elton John because he's ain't going to stuck up a horse, are you?
Oh, I don't know. It's less gay to suck off a horse. It's less gay, but then it's a bigger job, isn't it?
It is. It's not gay. I mean, it's fucking animal like intercourse. I mean, there's a lot of guys out there that are sucking dicks now, and it's fine.
Oh yeah, but they're gay.
But they're not sucking horses. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a lot though to suck a man's dick.
I don't know how you get it in your mouth. Really, it's like it's trying to heat throw a fucking litre bottle of Coke, isn't it?
Elton John's all like old as well. Or not. I mean, even if he was young, it's still a bit disgusting. But
I don't know what the issue. Like, I'm not against Elton John, but I've never really liked him anyway. I don't dislike him. I don't fucking hate on the guy. I don't like his music. To be honest, it all sounds the same. He just sings everything with a different tone. Just listen to it and think, hang on, like if he was an icon today, you wouldn't buy his fucking work. You'd be like, this guy, he's special in the time it come out, but he ain't special in today's standard, right? And then I watched the film called Rocket Man. Have you watched that?
Yeah.
I I want to like it because I like the actor, but it's not that bad of a life, man. Like, what? Because his parents weren't very loving. Come on.
Oh,
For fuck's sake. Yeah, but he wasn't a kid that getting mental abuse or...
No.
His mum was an arsehole and his dad was just a fucking arsehole. Like, I could point out loads of people with relationships like that with their parents.
Yeah, but it's not good.
Yeah, but it ain't bad. Like,
Well, he's bad.
I was expecting her to fucking die of cancer or something, or something. You expect it to go drastically worse. Yeah?
Well,
Like,
yeah, but I think the whole thing is like...
at least the guy in Queen, yeah? At least he was
Yeah.
from an Indian background, which was completely, like, against, like, gay. So he had all that shit to go through. Plus,
Lee,
he had AIDS.
You can't compare people's struggles. Like, everyone's got their own struggles.
No, I understand what you're saying, but, like, I
doesn't
think...
matter if because he was white. It doesn't...
No, because when you're from, like, a Muslim sort of background, like an Indian thing, there's more obstacles, yeah? But I don't know. I just think they tried to make a film out of something that...
Well, they ain't tried to make a film out of something. He's one of the... He's a legend
Yeah, I know. He's just...
of, like, the music.
He's not a legend for me.
Yeah, but...
I'm just saying.
Yeah, but then there's people that I don't like necessarily like listen to, but you can appreciate the fact that they're...
Well, it was a good film, but I don't know if it was worthy of a film. I'm not going to lie. I don't think the story was worthy of a film. I just think someone there was getting some good royalties, and I thought, fuck it, make a film. And I think that's what...
Well, I'd
I'd rather see the film on Elvis Presley and, like, fucking... I don't know, if fucking Michael Jackson would be quite some interesting one.
But why would Elvis Presley be any different?
Well, no, I'm not saying it has to be a gloomy story, but it just felt like Elton John was made as a victim kind of thing. And I think at one point he realised he was just being a dick, and which
Yeah.
ironic that, and just being a dick.
Yeah.
And I think he does kind of admit that he was just being an arsehole.
I don't disagree with that, but I mean, at the end of the day, it's a film, it's a musical.
Yeah, that's the bit I didn't like.
Do you know what I mean?
about
If they didn't put a little bit of a struggle, you've got like every film is like polishing a turd. Every film that says like based on true events.
Yeah.
I mean, did they happen like that? Probably not. But would I want to watch a film that didn't polish the turd? Probably not. You know?
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
So I don't think Elton John should be hated on for it.
No, I didn't say he fucking hated on
You
him
said
for
you
it.
hate him because he's gay.
No, I did not. I didn't say that at all. Jesus. This is why we can't grow.
Hey! Oh, I got one there.
Anyway,
No, I did not.
I didn't do that. But I think it was just possibly like a little bit of a brat there, and it just didn't go his way, and he got depressed. And I'm
pretty sure he was known for being a brat.
Okay, like there's more. You know, as I say, like, fucking, let's feel sorry for the guys that have it all. Yeah, that's not, is it? But I'd like to see one on Elvis Presley. You know, not like a sob story.
It must have been one.
I mean, you got to admit, yeah, he's fucking shit, considering he was one of the most iconic pop stars ever, and he died at like 38 years old with a heart attack. It's like
Who?
Elvis Presley.
35.
He's about 38, wasn't he, or something?
I think he was older than that.
Fine, have a look. Because that's what's ironic about him. He's like one of the best ever, and then all of a sudden, like, he just dies. He's like, fuck. Because he actually looks
42.
like... Oh, 42.
No, they're still not old though.
No. But he's a cool pop star in my legendary books.
Yeah.
He just was cool. Like, Elton John to me doesn't look cool whatsoever. He never did. To be honest, if you put him on a stage now, people will boo him off.
Yeah,
like,
he's not a bit of me. I do like some of his songs, definitely. He's definitely got some bangers.
to be honest, like, even in the film, I couldn't bother turning off the subtitles. And the lyrics don't even make sense.
He didn't write the songs.
He's waffling on in these lyrics. I was like,
Yeah, his mate wrote, well, I think like 90% of the songs. But I think it's more just like he's a talent music. But I don't think his voice is that good.
I don't think much about him's good.
What's
I'm not gonna
the
lie.
one he done with Tupac?
I don't know if he'd done it with Tupac. Oh, there was a remix with Tupac. I think they edited him in, wasn't it?
Ghetto Gospel. No. There's a song he done with Eminem. All right, he done it like the Brits or something like that. Stan, you know Stan, the song. What he done with Die though. I think it's
I
Stan.
don't know.
But like, it's like my tea's gone cold. I'm wondering why. You know that song.
Yeah.
But like, there's one where Elton John's singing it, and he's so bad. Like, my tea's gone cold. I'm wondering why I got out of bed at all.
Yeah.
Like, sounds shit.
Yeah.
But
I as I say, I don't like his lyrics. I don't think his songs are that catchy. I don't know why I don't know. It was. But I suppose then once the press had you, they had you. I think that's pretty much how it went. Like now, you could get a guy on stage like that, and no, you'd look like you was on holiday, someone at fucking like karaoke.
yeah,
innit?
I think it was like the whole thing, though, wasn't it? Like the way he dressed and
yeah,
for that era, probably was a bit like Lady Gaga. Do you know what I mean? That's what set her apart. Even though she's a good singer, like that's what set her apart. The fact that she dressed like a nutter.
Didn't you wear meat to an event or something?
Yeah.
That's a bit far, that.
Strange
Yeah,
woman.
Elvis Presley, I wouldn't mind seeing that. I think it's quite cool. So I even quite like to watch the Michael Jackson one. I mean, who exactly would you cast for Michael Jackson?
Me, myself.
Oh no.
Blanket.
Oh no, no, no. No. Don't, no, not the sun. Where's my umbrella?
Chicken dinner.
Chicken dinner.
Chicken dinner. Oh.
Chicken dinner like that.
I'm looking in the Discord right now. I was trying to get some questions, but I've just seen one question which is absolutely obscene, which I cannot fucking repeat. Ashley, shock.
What is it?
Would you rather have all your teeth and nails pulled out by pliers or 69 each other until you finish in each other's mouths? I don't care. We're 69 in Lee on this table. But yeah, there's some. Ashley, you need to reel it in a bit because one of the questions I've just seen get dropped is mental. Can't fucking say it out loud. Well, I'll say it to you after we end this episode. But I think that's it.
Racist or something?
No, it's not racist, but it's just disgusting. People, if you haven't already, get over to the Instagram. It's at Lemon Squeezers Pod. Just one pod. Well, that's where we do all of our posting. We are on Facebook, which is at Lemon Squeezers Pod again. Like I said, get over to the link tree, find all of our links. Our official website is www.lemonsqueezers.co.uk. Right.
.biz.
But the one that matters, people, the one that we want to see is the Patreon. All right, we are money grabbers these days. It is patreon.com/lemon squeezers. Get your bonus content there. Come and chat with the boys on Discord. The link is in the link tree. And
linktree.com.
And if you haven't already, if you do listen on iTunes, please leave us a 5-star review. We have got one recently from the one and only Kim, who is the Patreon subscriber. So massive shout out to you, Kim. It's not her birthday, but she is a nice lady. Yeah, I think that's it, Lee.
Chatty. She's a very, very chatty person.
Some would say too chatty, not me.
I'm not. You can reply anytime. She'll respond. It's like, where do you live and what hours do you sleep? They tell us the hours you sleep. Because that's the time I come awake.
Oh no, he doesn't mean that. He doesn't mean that.
Oh yeah, I do. No, I'm joking.
But yeah, if you're offended by anything in this episode, people, just remember you were probably in the right place.
Oh, you're just being a bell end. So,
but you're in the wrong mood.
You're just in the wrong mood.
This is the Lemon Squeezers. Thank you. Good night.
Good night.